There are literally hundreds of distinct species of trout, ranging from rainbow and lake to brown and more. As a result, the species can be found in practically any freshwater area, such as streams, rivers, creeks, ponds, and lakes, in every state. Trout may be a terrific target species, especially for those just starting out in fishing, whether they are caught in the wild or in stocked waters. It's a good idea to check out local sources to identify a decent spot for trout fishing. Fishing maps are frequently released by government organizations like a state's Division of Fish and Wildlife. Your neighborhood bait and tackle shop, other anglers, or online discussion forums that cover trout fishing in the locations you want to fish are other reliable sources of information. You have a variety of possibilities if you wish to learn how to fish for trout in a lake. Lakes are a great location for fishing because you can go either on foot or by boat, giving you a wide range of options for your trip. And the lakes are often stocked with trout, one of the most commonly stocked species, to make your outing as rewarding as possible. One of the best things about trout fishing is that, in comparison to other species, the equipment needed can be rather basic. Knowing how to fish for trout might also be more affordable than fishing for other species because you only need basic equipment. If utilizing a rod, it is recommended to choose one that is around 6 or 7 feet long and medium in weight. Combine it with a spinning reel and monofilament line weighing 4 or 6 pounds. Stock up on sinkers, swivels, hooks, and bobbers as well. Fly fishing is another popular method of trout fishing. Despite having an excellent vision, trout are not very discriminating eaters and will take practically any type of bait. Since insects make up the majority of the trout's diet, anglers learning how to catch trout can experiment by attempting a variety of live bait options, such as insects like crickets. Other popular live options include night crawlers, minnows, and fish eggs. When trout fishing, artificial lures like power bait are also growing in popularity. When walking the banks of a lake for trout, there are a few simple things you can look for rather than casting around aimlessly. Shade or overhanging trees provide safety from birds like cormorants and shags. Getting a cast in under the overhanging branches from the bank can be tricky, but your lure can easily be unsnagged if you are slightly wayward with your cast. Points and ridge lines are great areas to target, and casting either side of the underwater ridge can produce decent-sized trout holding there waiting to ambush food. Sighting fish is common early in the morning and late afternoon, as trout can be spotted on the surface or even tailing in the shallows. When spotted, it can be a very exciting and sometimes frustrating discovery, but always worth casting at. Bays are good areas to find rainbow trout hunting for food in a circular patrol. If they aren't interested in a certain lure, chances are you will have time to change, ready for the next loop around. Following the right procedures for keeping trout fresh is advised if you don't catch and release your trout and want to eat what you catch for dinner, especially if you are fishing in warm weather. The fish should be cleaned as soon as possible. Next, clean it with a cloth or rinse it with water. For the journey home, place it in a cooler filled with ice and enjoy.